to go and be a rock star now. Thank you very much, Gav. And now we have our final performer for this show. We have a whole new show tomorrow with all different performers. So if you've enjoyed today, please come back tomorrow. Our final performer is very exciting because he's actually got a show in Edinburgh that he's doing a whole run for this month. He is also my co-organiser of Pint of Poetry and a Dash of Drama, or a Dram of Drama, as we call it, for the Edinburgh show. 6 years ago, we sat in a pub and performed to 2 of our friends and wondered if we'd ever get anywhere. Now we're international superstars. A massive round of applause for Mark Grist.
Thank you very much. And thank you so much for coming out. Honestly, when we started up Pint of Poetry, it was literally just 2 of us reading a load of poems in a pub to each other, and it's so great to have so many people who've kind of got on board, and that we have so many to come down. I moved to Peterborough 6 years ago for my first ever teaching job as an English teacher. The very first thing I saw in Peterborough as I left the train station was 3 teenage boys standing in a circle, kicking a cardboard box between them that they'd set on fire. That was my very first impression of Peterborough. And honestly, the following day, my very first class, they were in it. So like, a long time ago I was made the Poet Laureate of Peterborough, and I was asked by the Mayor to write a love poem to our city. And so I started writing this really nice sonnet, and I realised quite quickly that the love I have for Peterborough doesn't really work in a sonnet form, because it's not the kind of love you have when you're in a new relationship and everything's really exciting. The love I have for Peterborough is more the kind of love you have when you've been in a relationship too long, but you've got a mortgage. So this is about our city. If you don't know anything about Peterborough, you can take this away. It's called "Come to Peterborough," and please do. It goes, "Come to Peterborough, a city of unusual beauty, houses so cheap we don't pay stamp duty. Our team may be called the posh, but believe me they ain't snooty, because they still head out to Liquid when they want to shake their booty. Come to Peterborough, the birthplace of George Alcock MBE. We're one of 4 environmental cities thanks to our greenery. You can eat out at Pizza Express or take in a play at the Quay and enjoy the slightly sexist writing in a copy of our ESP. Come to Peterborough for romantic nights at the dog track or walks in Surrey Wood. We don't have a university, though we know we probably should. The connecting trains to London are really pretty good, although our multicoloured bin system is poorly understood. Come to Peterborough and see Longthorpe Tower. It's protected by law. Why have one local radio station when you can have 4? The regional college doesn't offer A-levels anymore, and we've an IKEA distribution centre, but no fucking store. Come to Peterborough. Let the Evening Telegraph's reporting fill you with apprehension. Revel in the barbs of our racial tension. Our vibrant range of pound shops, well, they do deserve a mention. The shopping centre ain't big enough, but we're building an extension. Come to Peterborough. There are plenty of places for you to go out and dine. The cathedral looks amazing when it's bathed in the sunshine. So what if our manufacturing is currently in decline? Come to Peterborough. Come to Peterborough. It ain't always a pretty city, but it's mine. Cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm doing a very strange show at the moment at the Underbelly for the whole month. It's called Mark Grist, Rogue Teacher. This might sound really weird, but I'm kind of vaguely famous online. It's really stupid saying that to people, but basically I was an English teacher. I left teaching, I took up rap battling, and I rap battled a 17-year-old. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah,
Oh,
and it went.
Yeah,
and it went viral online, and it got like 2.5 million views, and it's the most viewed rap battle ever. And it's me in a suit, like essentially talking about a 17-year-old's mother's vagina. For like 3 minutes. And the whole show is kind of like, whoa, what happened here? This is kind of weird. It's on at 5:10. It's had 4-star review, 2 5-star reviews, and I think it might be selling out today, but there are still tickets tomorrow and other days. Please feel free to come down and see it. This is a piece about teaching. This is my kind of take on teaching. Is anyone else here a teacher? Yay! Hey, okay, well, it really annoys me when you say to people you're a teacher and they react sometimes and they go like...
You full stod.
Yeah, exactly. Or like, oh, you're so brave. like kids are real little shits now, and they always used to be perfect, you know, back in the day. But it's like, you know, they're getting worse and worse. So this is what I wrote about teaching. It goes, the starter's removed, the main course emerges. And when I'm asked what I do for a living, our host's reaction verges on the incredulous. Half-digested food that's been fed to us spittoons from his grizzled lips, and he leans in, snarls and quips. A teacher, eh? Wouldn't catch me wasting my time with today's youth, just a bunch of grubby little shits. The walls laugh around him, applaud the wit that he has fired. His wife smooths my arm like it was tablecloth, purrs, no wonder he looks so tired. The room erupts again and I laugh too, because she's right. I am tired. I'm tired from a day spent saying, tuck in that shirt, from getting kids into lines, making girls unroll their skirts. I'm tired of setting tests to the grumbling, the complaining. Exams get me stressed, giving detentions can be draining, and who'd have guessed it'd be so tiring making lessons entertaining? The kids don't care because someone's farted. Or had a nosebleed. It was just fucking raining. And I'm tired of working with artists, with athletes, with dancers. I'm tired of asking questions till I realise, like, maybe I don't know all the answers. And then I'm tired from watching the sparks that fly behind young eyes. The heroes born in the classroom, the self-worth they realise. And then those other kids. The ones where you have to tie on a line, dive deep inside, rescue the battered shreds of confidence that another adult rusted up inside. I'm tired of scrabbling at those locks, dredging back those pearls, then saying, well done, I'll see you next week. Then I'm back out into the world. I'm tired of teaching Year 8 boys that flirting isn't just kicking girls. And I'm tired of working with young people who invest in their community, who aren't happy accepting our banal shirt-sleeve mediocrity, and while the efforts of the majority sink to the back of the local paper, the kid with the blade who hates the world because nobody taught him better gets plastered on page 1. So when I am tired, when all our hard work is done, I get to stand on duty, watch those grown-ups' fearful looks directed at my young minds laughing as they travel home with their books. But look, mostly right now I'm tired because yesterday in class we were discussing poverty in Uganda. And throughout it, my students, what I rate raw with anger, they just couldn't understand the fact that young people die of starvation in our world by the score. And when one girl asked me, sir, how can this happen? How can the adults let the poor stay poor? It just got me thinking all night about what I once stood for. So yeah, you may all be successful. This meal may well be Michelin, but I'd swap the swine around me now for a dozen kids on Ritalin. Because those grubby little shits won't learn your layers of indifference. And yeah, I am tired. I'm exhausted. But teaching's what I do. I feed others before I feed myself, so that, fingers crossed, I never become as overfed as you. Cool.
Hey.
Thank you very much. From the show. Would you like a rude piece or a not rude piece?
Rude.
Okay, this is a rude piece. This is such a dumb question to ask. Basically, on my course, I had to come to face the fact that my poetry might not be very good. And I was trying to get better, and so I was trying to do what I was told was the right thing to do with poetry. But secretly, I just got really into like rhyming and having fun. So I wrote this poem. I need to know first of all, have you got any redheads here? You sir?
Strawberry dog.
So,
Kind of gone now, but there is some on the arms.
okay, well that's good enough. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin, this is going to be very strange, I think, if I read this to you, but we'll try it. Kevin, that's great. And do we have any fans of like shit rhymes?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a massive fan. Basically, a girl on my course, she was a redhead, and she was going to change her hair colour because she said people didn't like red hair, and that was a real pity. So whilst I tried to persuade her to like be proud of her hair, secretly, I was just trying to find like the shittest rhymes for gingers. Kevin, I'll read it to you if that's all right. We'll see how this works. So Kevin, this is called Kevin. You are the hottest of all of the gingers. Aristotle claimed redheads were emotionally unhousebroken. They've always been thought to be kind of outspoken. The Greeks would even chop off scarlet heads for fear they became vampires once they were dead. A lot is said about redheads that's totally nonsense, designed to make you feel that your hair and arms are a hindrance. I'm here to say that's nonsense. You are certainly no minger. In fact, Kevin, you're the hottest of all of the gingers. You can say what you like, but my passion's indignant. I long for that skin with that little less pigment. Oh, coils of red springs. This is not going to work. It's not back behind ears. Get back, Roman hordes. Give me Boadicea. Oh, handling men's hearts like a fireball with teeth. So much red on that head and still red down beneath. Even when munching on pancakes from Findus. You are the hottest of all of the gingers. Your hairdo resembles a blaze above porcelain. Each flick of red tip I find totally awesome. When it comes to those curls, be proud, don't regret it, because studies have proved you need more anaesthetic. Yes, power and beauty both live in your blood, plus it's easy to spot you late night in a club. Almost as rare as that list what was Schindler's. Yeah, you are the hottest of all of the gingers. Springsteen said it takes a redhead to get a dirty job done. Well, the world's pretty grubby, so we need more than one. And don't be boorish, they're moorish. Come bring on a truckful. We'll accept that it means we get stuck with Mick Hucknall. It's a small price to pay for hair so fresh branded. I'm not alone in wanting to be caught out red-handed. I'll munch on red cinders when I'm into cunnilingus. Kevin? Because you are the hottest, I'm sorry, of all of the gingers. So get back, all you girls in your summery thongs, and as the curlies are merging a strawberry blonde, and I'm sure blondes and brunettes have a great deal of fun. They don't need an umbrella when they go out in the sun, but we stay inside till we've both had our fall. That thatch on your snatch, a red rag to a ball. That's the last. And when we're done and you're gone, the thought of you lingers, because Kevin, you're the hottest of all of the gingers. Thank you very much. I can't give out flyers really, but I'll put a little stack at the back here if you want to come and see the show. Please grab them on the way.
So Mark Grist, road teacher. Not tomorrow though, the day after tomorrow.
Oh gosh, yeah.